After taking much of the past year off, home sellers are starting to return to the market as we're seeing an uptick in the number of new listings. But with the real estate market being as hot as it is and homes selling so quickly, if you are considering selling, is it really necessary to take any extra steps in preparing your home for sale under current market conditions? Hi, this is Andrew with the Andrew Smith team at eXp Realty, along with my assistant Bailey over my shoulder here, who's taking yet another nap. It must be nice, huh? Well, in today's video, what I want to do for you, if you're considering selling, is giving you 4 tips, 4 ideas to help you maximize the sales price when it comes to selling your home, even under current market conditions. Right. So, first and foremost, even though the number of available listings right now is relatively low and there's plenty of buyers out there in the market, it's still important to make sure that your home shows as good as it possibly can. Buyers themselves are still focused on value, and those homes that are in the best overall condition, show the best, present themselves the best, both online and in person, are the ones receiving the most offers. And the homes that receive the most offers, when competition is the greatest, it results in that bidding war that ends up getting you the most money for your sale, which is what I know most homeowners would like. So here we go with the 4. So number 1, you want to try and make buyers feel at home. Right. So that is going to involve a little bit of staging. I'm not suggesting that you need to go out and have everything changed, all of your furniture moved out and everything back in. I'm not saying that at all. But one of the things you may want to consider is using a professional to help set your home up properly. Quite often, there's a few tweaks that can be made with the items that you already have and how they're presented that actually makes the home look larger. They can help you declutter, put those things away, set them up a different, move this chair, switch this. And it really does make a big difference. So one tip to go along with that is, you're going to be moving soon. So go ahead and start packing, right? Take a lot of your personal items, pictures, awards, sentimental belongings, and go ahead and box those up. No problem to store them in the garage. You're trying to create a more neutral, tidy space that's going to be easier for the buyer to picture themselves in. Believe it or not, even now, we're still finding that homes that are set up properly in this way are selling for more than homes that are not. Number 2, keep it clean. I know that sounds like a no-brainer, but I can't tell you how many times, even in the current market conditions, me or one of my team members have been out showing property to find the dishwasher's open. There's laundry strewn across the floor. There's a bunch of dishes in the sink. Okay, I know it's not that big of a deal, you may be saying, but as buyers are walking through, you can see it's just the impression that it gives. It's like, well, with their home up for sale, if they can't take the time to make sure it's clean and presentable, how well have they been maintaining the home over the years? How much care do they have? And not every buyer will think that way, but you'd be amazing how many actually do. So again, you want to make sure that it smells fresh. Everything is picked up, right? Those are important so that it's presented as well as possible. You only get that one chance to make that first impression. Number 3, access for buyers. Selling your home and having members of the public walk through is an absolute pain. I understand that. It's not convenient whatsoever, but it also makes it very difficult right now. Buyers are desperate to get into homes. So you want to make sure that you give access as much as possible. You want to make it as easy as possible to show so that you can get those buyers through. If it's a problem and it can't fit into the schedule, buyers may not want to miss out on the next opportunity and may end up skipping yours, putting an offer in on something else. And you don't necessarily want that to happen. I'm not saying you should bend over backwards to accommodate every showing. You can absolutely set limits. If the kids nap at a certain time every afternoon, great. Block that out so there's no showings during that time. But maybe on the weekends or a Friday, Saturday, Sunday or something like that, you can actually arrange to Spend an entire day out. Make the home accessible for buyers that entire time period. The good news for you in today's market is it's not going to take long. If everything's set up correctly and the property is positioned right, you're going to get a lot of buyer activity quickly and are probably going to find that you don't have to deal with as many showings as you would in more of a normal market. And number four, last one here, price it right. So I know that can sound a little bit counterintuitive the way the market is right now is how exactly do you price it right? Well, the truth is neither you nor your agent sets the price. The market determines the price of the home. So a home is worth as much as a ready, willing, and able seller and a ready, willing, and able buyer are willing to come together and formulate that price. So, a few things to watch out for here. The property most likely is still going to need to be appraised. So, you're going to have to be cognizant of where the most recent sales have been. That will be used as a guide. There are buyers out there that are willing to bring in cash, bring in extra money should the property appraise a little bit lower. But the idea here is you want to drive as much attention as possible to your home. That means don't price for the moon. Don't price it here and make it a stretch for everyone. Price it a little bit more reasonable and let the market itself push the price up. Okay, this is a strategy that's worked very well. When I used to list properties for the banks after the market crashed back in 2007, 2008, and back then, what the banks used to do is they'd ask us for an opinion of value, which we'd provide. The banks would always undercut the value I provided for them. And what it would do is it would generate so much interest that that price or that property would get multiple offers and the price would always end up being pushed higher. So that's something really important. Right. So those are just four quick tips on things that you can do to help maximize the sales price of your home in this current market that we are in right now. And if you have any questions whatsoever or have any of these strategies that you want to talk through, please feel free to reach out. I'm always happy to talk to you and help in any way that I can.